Now here process of agriculture marketing. How you have to approach this? There are so many processes in agriculture marketing. You have to write the process and again keyword. Like this 100 or to 150 page portion, you have to reduce it to 3 to 4 page notes. Then you can easily revise it. Okay. And make sure that what MCQs which I have already told you, you should never miss it. Okay. So there are three things: assembling market, assembling, equalization, and dispersion. In this one MCQ important is written equalization. What is equalization? In equalization, there is one MCQ, that is, through the process of equalization, products are moved from surplus area to deficit area. This is one important thing. Okay, this you have to remember. So from the production area, it moves to deficit area to the process of they will give. Many of you will not be knowing that there is something called equalization process. Okay, so this is an important thing. So coming to assembling, assembling means what? Primary assembling is at village level. Secondary assembling will be at the higher level. Okay, so maybe like district headquarters and those things. But it is at secondary assembling where you will see commission agents. Understood? So here important thing is villages and primary things, and here village merchants are prominent. So two words are these two. One is village, other is village merchants and itinerant traders. But in secondary, we see these commission agents. So this is the important. Equalization, I told you what is important line. Okay. The adjustment of demand and supply as per requirement based on, okay, these are not important. But that this line is important. Okay. The process of equalization is the products are moved from surplus area to deficit area. This they will change and give. The process by which products are moved from surplus area to deficit area. The answer is equalization. Dispersion. Dispersion is also there. That is it's how it is made. The products, agriculture products are made available to the consumers by the process of dispersion. Now marketing functionaries. These are marketing functions. These are very, very important. Very small, very this is very direct topic, but important. Okay. Because here, whenever an examiner will make any MCQ, he'll try to take out the sentence from the book and make it. That is why here sentences are very, very important. Okay. So functions of ownership, selling, buying, demand creation, price determination. This is transfer of ownership. What is important MCQ here is demand creation comes under transfer of ownership. This you remember. Many of us know that selling and buying will come here, price determination will come here, but we tend to confuse with demand creation. So demand creation come under transfer of ownership. Fiscal movement is easily understood, form is understood, facilitative. Here risk bearing, it comes market information. These two comes under facilitative. Okay. So I'm telling you from my perspective. I used to confuse in these things I'm telling. Maybe if you are confusing with some other thing, just identify. How you will come to know whether you are confusing or not? Just close the book. Night time when doing it, you remember, you try to see based on transfer of ownership what is there. First thing you write is buying and selling. Then you will stop. You will not remember these two. It means you have to revise these two. Okay. Now function of transfer of ownership, selling. Now for selling, there is one concept, one sub process called demand creation. So this was the question this time. Demand creation is a sub process of buying or selling. It was of selling. Okay. You create the demand. So actually you need not to go through the sentences, but you have to remember under what function these are sub processes are there. But see, its word is also here, sub function. So the question was very direct. Demand creation is a function of selling. Okay. Negotiation is on the both sides. Contractual is on both sides. See, planning of purchase. That is why he asked this specifically. Now even we can make out the logic why the examiner asked this question. First, this is 3, this is 4. Only outstanding feature is this one. Means different, completely different sub function is this one. That is why mark it very important. Okay. Now this is very, very important. I don't know why they'll ask this much because it is not even used so much, but this is very, very important MCQ. that under the cover, under the cloth, there will be a type of, like a finger pressing kind of activity between commission agent and buyer. Try to understand, between commission agent and buyer, they do the negotiation under the cover, under the cloth, through the pressing of fingers. Okay, and they come out with a fixed price, means they will engage a price. Now this price is not officially known to the buyer, means, sorry, seller, means that is farmer. Okay, so whatever is known, it is known between commission agent and the buyer itself. So this is very important, and what you have to remember is these points. One is, it happens between buyer and commission agent. Okay, it is happening between these two. This is a cloth on them. Farmer is sitting here silently. He don't know anything about the process. Okay, they will fix a price and he'll come and tell, this is the price fixed, take this money. He will take and go. Whether this is a good process or bad process.
Bad process.
That is why it is not allowed so much. Okay, so you have to understand, okay, why it is and what it is. Now, once you understood this, you need not read it again anytime in future. Okay, this is what one of my teacher will tell. Understand and forget. That is the best concept. Now, sailing to negotiation. In these three, you have to understand only one question, that between whom it is happening. This is the MCQ for these three questions. The sale negotiation happened directly between buyers and sellers. If you can remember something called how, then you are 100% thorough with this topic. Okay. Negotiation. The buyer himself take the sample of produce to the one who is buying it. Okay. So the seller approaches the buyer in this case. Why I'm underlining? This is the difference between this and this. Here, commission agents approach the buyer. Both go with sample, but here commission agents goes to buyer. See, both should go to buyer. Don't confuse, because buyer will only buy. So if you commission agent cannot go to seller with sample, the commission agent will go to buyer with the sample. Similarly here, seller will go to the buyer. This is direct marketing kind. Okay. So he will go. He will go to different buyers. They will do bidding, and one will get highest bidding or highest price will get the sample. You understood these two? These two you should do comparative. Okay, this analysis you don't do. Do comparative study. Okay, that's comparative approach or comparative study. You have to do this approach when there are related topics. So today there were many related topics, like we had nature of communities and number of communities. Okay, we had village market and we had primary market. There's something called secondary market also, which you have to remember. Okay, and then now it is sale through negotiation and sale through sample. Understood? So these things you have to do comparative study. Morgam market. Now Morgam market, important word is oral agreement. It is a common method found where farmers borrow funds from local money lenders. The transaction affected by oral agreement, that is a key feature. In this transaction, highest price is the selling price. Okay, it's a common method of sale found in village when farmers borrow from the local money lenders. So Morgam, I used to remember Morgam like Mughals. I don't want logic, I want to know the answer. Mughals, money lenders, oral agreement. In Bahubali, they will tell, na vachane na sasham. Whatever I will tell is rules. So oral agreement, not budget, sorry. Oral agreement. So whatever king will tell, that is the final thing. Okay. Bahubali I told because in that it is said that whatever I will speak, that is the administration. So someone joining now. So open auction sale. This is most beautiful sale. Here everything is open. Buyers will come, sellers will come. The product will be there. It happens in regulated market. Okay. Then whoever bids most will get. Only difference between open auction and closed tender is here it will be open bidding. Here they'll give in small chits. It will be seen, and like there will be so many lots. They will go. They'll keep biddings. Those biddings will be seen, and to the highest bidder will be given only when farmer accepts to that price. Understood? So which of the following is used in regulated market? Open auction.
So hello, sir. In case of open auction, there are some subtypes also, means roster bid, likewise.
Yeah. That actually I was searching here. Roster bid, random bid. Okay. There are two
Yes.
classifications. Yeah. Under one of them, you invite everyone. Means anyone can go and participate. In another, only those who are invited will go and participate. Understanding? In roster bid and random bid, I'm not exactly correcting which one it is. Among those two, in one of the things, anyone can go and participate, and in another, only those who is invited can go and participate. Okay,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
so that is the classification. Any other doubts?
No, sir. No.
Okay. Fine. Demand creation is there. Okay, so demand creation is sub function of which one?
Selling.
Selling.
Selling. Okay, that I'll tell you difference also. One only just I should remember it. In which one it is, and the random bit. In which one we will invite everyone, and which only invite anyone knows? Know that answer? In which
There in
like
a random bid system, commission agent invites few buyers to reduce competition.
in which one?
Roster bid, sorry,
Ro-
random bid system.
Random bit. Yeah, what you're telling is correct because whenever I used to find, whenever these things are there, I used to find logic. Okay, but you see, random means everyone should come, but he was not coming. Every time I used to think, okay, why it is so, why it is so. So what you told is correct. I mean, it is matching with my clues, so I'm sure what you're telling is correct. Okay. So in random bid, only those who are invited by the person or commission agent, as he mentioned, will come and take part in bidding. And most importantly, now I understood, you know, even in exam you will do this thing. Roster, roster form. You know, roster. What is meaning of this word, roster? What is meaning of this word, roster?
The squad.
What?
Sir, line up like squad.
Yeah. But that time I did not know
Substitute.
what is roaster. Okay. What I used to remember is roasted chicken. And I used to think that, okay, hen will come and shout to everyone. Come. It will doing morning, cuckoo, something. Okay. So I used to think that everyone will come to know that there is going to bidding process. So everyone will come and join here. But in random bidding, only those who are called the commission agents will come and attend. So roaster means what? Anyone can come. Okay. You can add that point here only. There are two types, roaster bidding and random bidding. Roaster means, remember, roasted chicken. In rural areas, every day morning it will be waking up everyone. So anyone or everyone can come and join. In random bidding, it is random, but only among the people invited by commission agents. Understood? After this topic, neither you nor me should ever confuse with this topic. Okay. I hope you are clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, fine. Thank you. Huh? I also got recollected this. Function of physical movement, transportation, storage. Yeah, in this only one word, that is what kind of utility it creates is important. Okay. No, but I still think there's one more MCQ here. Transportation creates place utility. I told. Okay. The spatial variation, you need to moment coupler. Besides, it needs transportation. Spatial differences. Okay. Here it is not. I think here. Storage seasonality is there. Consumption of product is regular and continuous. Okay. So fine. Only thing you have to remember is it creates time utility and this creates place utility and storage creates time utility. Okay. You have to go very line by line in marketing because they will take questions from very small issues. Standardization and grading, I already explained you. This is the statement which I was telling you. Remember, even the statement has become question. Okay, this was 2 mark question in ARS, fill in the blanks. Standardization dash grading. Even I think this time in mains they asked this question. Standardized species grading. You see, such questions are very risky because if you haven't read, then no use of applying any of the logic there. Okay, packaging, facilitating. Now you should remember that these 3 functions are facilitative functions. That is the first thing. And in packaging, you have to remember something called gunny bag. Yeah, gunny bags are most commonly used for packing cereals products. So this is one of the objective. Okay. And here in grading, you have to remember this kacha and pakka. Here it is there, fixed. Kacha grading and pakka grading. These two you have to remember. Okay. Kacha means very much crude type of grading. Okay. This is also called permissive grading. And other is pakka grading, which is done by with fixed or mandatory standards. So you have to remember these things. Grading is of 2 types: fixed grading, that is also called mandatory grading, permissive grading or variable grading. It is also given as 4-5 MCQs in that book. Okay, never recommend book. In fixed grading, standards are fixed and it's mandatory for individual to follow the set of standards. Agriculture marketing advisors, they set the those standards. Okay, so this is also a question. Agriculture marketing who sets the grading standards? Agriculture marketing advisor. But in permissive grading, it is available that you can do the variations. Such things are done by the farmer. Remember the underline is like farmer. It's known as kacha or crude grading. So who does this? Farmer does this. Okay. Then here I don't think anything is there. So this you need not read, but this para is important. And this para, this line. Okay. Understood? Now we'll go for market financing. It's a financial assistance given to the distress to avoid distress sale. Okay. Usually money lenders are main people, but to avoid that, institutional credit should be supported. This is done. Risk bearing. Now there are different type of risk: fiscal risk, price risk, and institutional risk. We have to know that fiscal risk can be mitigated by standardization. Okay, and storage. Price risk can be removed by hedging and speculation. Institutional risk. This is the risk, okay? Where there you have to have political stability, or else you cannot do anything for institutional risk. So how do you overcome price risk?
By
Anyone?
hedging, yeah.
Yeah?
By hedging.
Yeah, hedging, speculation, okay? And future market, future trading, all this will take up prices. And fiscal risk? Fiscal risk by storage, okay?
By
And
standardization.
storage also, okay? Standardization you can remove, you keep storage. Okay. Now here you see market information is there. In that, for them, the big MCQ is which one is present and which one is past. So market news gives the present information on the prices of the commodity, stocks, direction, and all. The availability of market information helps to plan. Okay, all this is not important. What is important is market news is present, market intelligence is of past. So these two are important. What is of present? Market news. What is of past? Market intelligence. Both of these together combine and form market information. Got it? Okay. So these are there. Which one is monthly? Which one is weekly? You have to take care. You can also make your own list. Okay. There are so many good journals. You have even from agriculture, general agriculture point of view, you should remember these ICR journals are there. Okay. Which journal is from coming from which division, and whether it is monthly or annual, that you have to see. Okay. Now marketing efficiency. You have any doubts still above one? Still above, you had any doubts?
No, sir. Sir, in the market information, I think there is a market news, market intelligence, and market outlook is there.
That is for future, market outlook.
Yes, sir. Market outlook is for future. Yes.
Future. Okay. Market
Oh,
outlook for
okay.
future. If you know two things, like one is past, one is present, then third one will obviously in the future. Okay. Are any doubts? Marketing efficiency. Now, what is efficiency definition is output to input ratio. Okay, it is given by Cole and Hull, this definition, output to input ratio. In this efficiency, for us, most important thing is the measures, technical efficiency, pricing efficiency. Okay, these approaches and the measures given by Acharya. Okay, I think it is here. Okay, it is very far away. Fine. So we'll go slower. But whenever it comes to efficiency, we have to remember those. There are three measures. Okay, that will come when it will be coming. Okay. So what we have to see in efficiency is it is output to input ratio. First thing. Second thing is what is difference between technical efficiency and pricing efficiency? One question. What are the different terms of each of them? For example, technical efficiency is also called physical efficiency or operational efficiency. Pricing efficiency is also called as allocative efficiency. Okay. So anything that reduces the marketing cost per ton is desirable and adds to marketing efficiency. Okay. Any change that reduces marketing cost per ton makes to marketing efficiency. The technological development that is embodied in various functions like assembling, transport, storage is all reduce efficiency. Such a process which reduces marketing cost and increases marketing efficiency is called technical efficiency. Why I am telling you? This is the only difference. Means this is the only line which can be asked in MCQ. So I was searching. Any marketing process that reduces marketing cost comes under technical efficiency. Okay. So rest of thing is not important. Similarly, one line is under pricing efficiency. Okay. This is the line. This is important. Means the difference between the price. Okay. It is very simple. The difference between the price between two places, say A and B. The difference between these two prices should not be more than transportation cost. Similarly, the difference between two period of time, okay, should not be more than storage cost. Similarly, you see the third one, processing cost, particular point and space. Understood? So what does it mean there? The actual cost should remain same. Only whatever extra marketing cost is added, the price should vary by only that cost. If this is happening, then what is termed as pricing efficiency? Means in all the places prices are almost the same. Whatever change you are seeing, it is due to added marketing cost of the marketing function. Understood? This is pricing efficiency. What is technical efficiency? Anything that reduces cost per unit or increase efficiency. Okay, but this is very much self-explanatory. So remember this one. So everyone understood what is difference between technical efficiency and pricing efficiency, and what is important line? What are important lines?
Sir,
Okay.
Sir, can you please
Yeah.
repeat pricing efficiency?
Okay, I will tell you. See, price is their word price. Efficient price means a price which is equal everywhere. P1, P2, P3. Actually, these prices are almost equal. Whatever variation is there, suppose P2 is more than P1, it is only because P2 is equal to P1 plus marketing cost, that is transportation cost. Transportation cost. So whatever price difference you are seeing between at two different places should be equal to its transporting cost. Then you say, okay, they are very much good. See here, transportation cost at per price differential at two distant markets. It's I'm telling based on distance. Now if you take based on time, if something is there, like on say now we'll not take here, we'll take June, and you are selling it in December. The difference between the price should be equal to, means around equal to storage cost. It should not be more than that. Okay, so whatever both prices are actually equal, but if P2 is more than P1, it is because P2 is equal to P1 plus storage cost. Similarly, you have processing cost. At particular time and space, it is in one, like you have something for wheat, you have something for bread. The difference is processing cost. Now understood?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Technical efficiency, as I told you, it should reduce the cost. Now there are different approaches: functional approach, institutional approach, and marketing approach. Okay. Well, just a minute, I will drink water. Okay. Now you have to see what is functional approach, what is institutional approach, what is marketing approach. These are three types of approaches to study marketing. Okay. So when you are reading from functional approach, you try to read it from what are the different activities going on. Okay. This approach is used by whom? Private agencies, corporate agencies, and government. We estimate the cost of these functions and compare these against the efficient standards of doing same function. For example, you have some functions like exchange function, physical function, facilitative function. Okay. Now you see what is the cost in the actual market. You compare with them the cost with standard prices. Means if it is done in most efficient way, what is the price? Then you try to compare them, and you will try to come out with a conclusion whether the marketing is efficient or not. Okay. Studying these functions over time and space are different commodities would enable us to know marketing cost and its efficiency. The greater the length of marketing channel, greater would be magnitude of exchange function. But here I'm remembering one MCQ. Greater is the length of marketing channel, higher will be the price spread. That you can write it down. Okay. I think price spread, that sentence will come again. But if we miss it, you remember greater the length of marketing chain, higher is the price spread. Okay. Exchange includes both buying and selling. Buying function locates the supply of commodity and helps assigning market. Okay. Only thing you have to remember is in functional approach, we'll see that what in the market at various different functions, what is the cost. We compare that cost with the one which is standardized cost. Okay, if they're equal, then marketing is efficient. If the prices are less than the standardized prices, then marketing is even more efficient. Okay, but if actual costs are more than standard prices, then market is inefficient. So among them, they will see they will see physical functions, facilitative functions, risk bearing functions. Okay, this all you can read by accordingly your side. Now next will come for institutional. Institutional approach, they have 5 categories. 5 categories what they are 5 agents. Okay, this I remember as MASPF. Merchant middleman, agent middleman, speculative middleman, facilitator organization, and processor. This is very, very, very important concept. Why? Because again they will go on classifying in future. So you have to again remember like writing in a white paper. Okay, you have to do your own flow chart and you have to remember. Remember, the names are very, very similar. So you have to identify a keyword. That if a merchant word is there, then what he is having. If speculative word is there, what he is having. Okay. And if what is the major difference between commission agent and broker? He has physical possession, he does not have physical possession. Okay. Like that single word difference that you have to mark it out and you have to write it in front of that particular name of the institution. Okay. Like merchant middleman, if you see, wholesaler buys the commodities from producers and producer merchants and sell to industrial users and sellers. So here he buys and sells. Means he's taking the buying and selling marketing activity. Okay, we'll see whether others will do this or not. Okay. So he merchant middleman buys the commodity, means he takes the title of that commodity, then he himself goes and sell it to some other people. Okay, the primary function that was holding food grain inventories in the bulk, they are more according to this requirement. So what you write here, merchant middleman takes the title of the good. Okay, it means I take something from a person. Now this is mine. Now it is my headache to go and sell to other person. Then I become merchant middleman. Then what is agent middleman? Agent middleman, okay, it's given. They are distinguished from merchant middleman in the possession of commodity. In general, agent middlemen do not take title of the goods. This is the difference between these two. Instead of reading all this paragraph, you have to remember only this word. Agent middleman will not take any title, but merchant middleman will take title. They never buy or sell the good. They simply help in negotiation activity. So in which function he will help? In negotiation function. Okay. Now again he has two different people, commission agent and broker. What is difference between them two? Remember that there is something which commission agent will do, which broker will not do. And what it is? Physical handling. Commission agent will do physical handling. Okay. He help and buyers and sellers. Okay. But he will not handle them physically. Who? Broker. But commission agent, they take over the physical handling of the produce, bargain with the buyers and settle the price. Then they take what is called as commission. But what broker will do? He will not take produce. He'll just call a buyer, a seller, make him to sit at one place, and then he'll take brokers. Best example is marriage brokers. Okay, especially in our society, these people are making so much of influence in the marriages. Okay. So brokers are very much require marketing activity of food grains, fruits, and all. Commission agents are generally seen in food grains, food. Licensed brokers are there, and they are also called unlike. What is the commission of brokers? Is called. Here it is commission agent. Here of brokers it is called
Brokerage.
brokerage. Okay.
Brokerage.
Okay. Now anyone, can you tell me what you do? Are you very much clear between merchant middleman and agent middleman? Anyone? What is the difference between merchant middleman and agent middleman?
Merchant middleman take title of the good, but agent middleman.
Merchant middleman takes the title of the good.
Okay. Now, and how is commission agent different from broker?
Physical handling.
Commission agent takes physical handling and brokers take brokerage.
Yeah. So one will take physical, a commission agent will do something which broker will not do. What it is? Commission agent will do physical handling, and because he's doing physical handling, commission agent will take something called commission. Okay. Now, according to your common sense, whether brokerage will be more or commission will be more.
Commission.
Commission.
Because he's doing two functions. He's bringing them together and he's also doing physical handling. Okay. Now, speculative middleman. Now, what we will do, we will take merchant middleman, agent middleman on one side, and we'll try to compare with them speculative middleman. Speculative middleman, okay, he is not a normal trader. Okay. Speculative middleman is not a normal trader. He comes only when he thinks that prices are low. He buys the things and he goes back. And again he sells when he feels that prices are high. Understanding? But other two are normal traders. They will always be there. Okay. So this speculative middleman will be asked many times. So I have made a small drawing. Okay, I remember by like this. Speculation I remember by owl. Okay. Okay, this is becoming hard, but make it owl by yourself. Here I do like this. This is nose. Why I'm doing nose like this? Because this is actually a pie which tells that he is coming for only profit motive. Speculative. Hedger will come with motive of transferring price risk. If you remember what is speculation, then you need not read what is hedging because comparative study. So, owl, will you see owl every day? Will you see owl every day? You will see crows every day, but will you see owl every day?
No.
That is, it is not normal.
No.
You will see them rarely, and they take risk. They are why they are not normal? Because they are special people. Special in what? Risk taking. Okay, and they come suddenly and they take it at current price. Suddenly, if owl goes from you, will you feel like current flowing to your body? You have to tell yes because that is important for you to remember this current price. Okay, and they will what affect every generation. Like I told that if owl will perish, no, our future will also perish. There are some birds like owl, vultures, and all, which are very important for maintenance of ecological balance. That is UPSC portion. So owl is very important for future also. So I remember all these things. It is not normal, specialized in risk taking, enter at current price. Okay, they do future transactions, and their motive is price taking. Exactly opposite what I have done is for hedging. Okay, for hedging, I made eagle. Okay, but my eagle is not the eagle which you have seen every time. My eagle is just for examination purpose. Okay, if they see my eagle, eagle itself will come and scold me. This is my eagle. What I wanted is just a bird with two equal wings, so you can do anything. So equal and opposite transaction. Equal and opposite transaction. The moment you write this, examiner will be very happy. Okay, equal and opposite transaction. Here eagle's head will be there. If you understand eagle's head, then he take calculated risk. Calculation is done in mind, so I will write there calculated risk. Okay, risk. What risk he will do? He will transfer the price risk. Transfer price risk. Okay, then because it has wings, it will fly in air. So usually they will not have crash. They avoid price crash. Okay. So if you want to understand technically, in hedging, you want to write 2 points. One is that two assumptions. One is the functions are having simultaneous, equal, and opposite. Okay, this is one assumption. Second assumption is that they assume that future and cash commodity price fluctuate together. Future and cash commodity. I will explain you this. I know that you may not appreciate this. I will explain it. Price fluctuate together. Future means future price. Cash price means present price. Okay. They feel that prices will be fluctuating. That is why they go for transferring prices. If they feel that okay, it will not fluctuate, then why will they do hedging? Okay. So they assume that it will be changing. And from JRF point of view, what is important is it is equal and opposite and simultaneous. Okay. See the brain. Eagle has a brain. My eagle. It takes calculated risk. Risk of what? Price risk. It transfers. Okay. From one place to another place, it transfers. So, did you understand? Speculation hedging will be obvious. Like if you take 90%, they may ask this question. What anything about either speculation or hedging? And what is the questions? Who among them is not a normal buyer? Not a normal buyer. Who has profit motive? Who has price risk transfer? Okay, all those things. Understood? So, did you understand
Sir,
speculation?
can you repeat the
Yeah.
Can you repeat the speculation part?
Means what in speculation? What you want to repeat? The diagram or the assumptions or what?
Sir, the diagram, sir.
Okay. Yeah, at least someone liked my diagram also. See, ma'am. The only thing you want is a bird with two equal wings. Actually, it will have every bird will have equal wings, but I took something called eagle. Okay. Equal and opposite. Equal and opposite transaction.
I want, sir, please
Yeah, tell
explain
me.
the speculation part. Sir, the
Okay,
owl.
this is hedging. Okay. Owl. You want owl. See, this is my owl. Had I been good, I would have in diagram, I would have taken the sciences like biological sciences. So my owl has two big eyes. You know why? This will remind me that this is the diagram for speculation. Speculation means trying to guess about the future. That is speculation. So you can make a good specs out of it. Okay. And here it has a nose in the form of pi. Pi means profit motive. Profit motive. Will you see owl every day?
No, sir.
Yeah. So it is not normal. Because I will start with that question only. Then everything is linked. It is just like Nayana Spandam. Not normal. Then it is, if it is not normal, it indirectly means it is special. In what it is special?
Yes.
In risk taking. Okay, what it will do, it will enter at current price and sell it at a future date when it thinks prices are high enough. And prices are high. So he enters at a current price which is comparatively lower, then he sells at a higher marketing price. Okay. So usually it will come down and it will not take anything and carry. So his physical delivery is rare. Is rare. Understood? Did you understand? Someone asked this out. The girl understood this? Hello?
Understood.
Okay, okay, okay. Facilitative middleman, those who perform all the functions which will make your marketing activities simple and efficient. Okay, from Hamas to weighing men, then to graders, everyone comes under facilitative organization. Then processes are different. Okay, they change the form of the commodity. Then market structure is there. Yesterday I told you what is market structure. There are three terms. Okay, the three terms are market structure, market conduct, and market performance. I go on deleting one by one. Market performance is the simplest one. It is nothing but the result or outcome of market conduct. Okay, so this is done. Market structure is the way different organizations in the market are arranged. Okay, that is market structure. Market conduct refers to the behavior of the firm in relating to three different activities. Okay, there are three different activities in which the market conduct can be seen. What are those three activities? I'll write here. Market sharing policies and market aiming at coercing rivals. I will tell you how to remember, don't worry. And market at specification of quality. Okay, how do I remember? I remember like this. This is rupee. Rupee means price. This is arrow. When arrow touches your heart, it pierces inside. So the word is called coercion. This word is very important. Coercion means how are you entering in the market? Okay, already there are existing players. How do you enter in between them? That is called coercion. And third one is quality. What policies do you measure, take out to keep up the quality? So your behavior analyzed in these three ways is called market conduct. Okay. Market structure, yesterday I already drawn a diagram. Okay, I think you remember this diagram. Okay, this is flow of market information, and then here there is gap. Okay, the first one is flow of market information. Then this is entry and exit. Okay, and then you have here arrow marks. I will change the color. Here you have arrow marks. What is this? Can anyone try to remember?
Market forces.
Yeah, market forces acting on them. That is concentration of market forces. Okay. Then what we had? Finally, we had
Product differentiation.
yes, we had a box here where we had a triangle. Okay, I can't draw products, so it went there. So okay, they were different shapes: triangle, circle, and rectangle. That is product differentiation. And then you had one box covering all those three. That was market integration.
Product.
Market integration. See, never confuse with this. Okay. Box means like I am uniting all these three. This is market integration. This is product differentiation. Okay. Then I have market flow of market information. There is a gap here. It is entry and exit. This will be better if you remember. Entry and exit. And we have something called concentration of market forces. Okay, done. This is your market structure. Okay. Market structure refers to size, design, and organization. Okay. if you may feel amusing even for that, because see, you have to write definition as per the requirement. Okay, and I was writing the ARS exam, so I wanted to know that I remember everything. So I made like this. This is design, size of window and size of door, and organization. Whenever in childhood I used to draw on this here. Okay, one whole type you will make on one side of the home. So this O for me. O means organization. Design, size, and organization is the definition for market structure. What are components of market structure? Write down this diagram. Done. Then what is market conduct? Market conduct is, I used to write this. This is my market conduct. And market performance is results. So in 3 minutes, can I write this answer? Easily I can write. So when I wrote this time exam, I had 15 minutes extra time with me. Okay. Speculation is done. Proper and improper, that is self-explanatory. Okay. Hedging I have explained. Now problems in agriculture marketing. Okay. Then we'll take 5 minutes break here. Anyone having any doubts can ask me.